blessed and grateful day. Happy Friday. We are expecting and getting miracles. Love it, love it. Let's go ahead and get into today's topic. As you can see, we're talking about the compound effect. Actually, one of the 8th wealth wonders of the world when it comes to really understanding how to scale every aspect of our life, because the compound effect works with anything. We're talking about financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. All of these pieces come together when it comes to the compound effect of the daily rituals compounded daily. So let me know, how's everybody feeling for today? Grateful to be alive, grateful for the fam, for the community, for God, for each and every single one of you. I learned a long time ago. We go fast by ourselves, but we truly go far with a family. So collectively, teamwork makes the dream work, and we are just getting started for the 4th quarter sprint of 2025 and 2026. So let's go ahead and get into it. For today, fam, we had a phenomenal event yesterday over here in Southwest Florida. Love to see all the new faces, new members getting impacted, and seeing the power of what we have right in our hands every single day. Most people, they still don't know yet, so that's part of our job. Cedric, it's great to see you, brother. So when we're talking about the compound effect, you know, the compound effect is something, again, it doesn't matter if we're talking business, it doesn't matter if we're talking about with our body, the daily rituals always add up. But here's the difficult part about it. You don't always see the growth right away, right? Think about going to the gym. Just because you start plugging in, going hard the first 7 days, you don't notice it the first 7 days, but after 21 days goes by, you start to look at your shirt like, man, this is starting to fit a little bit differently. I think I'm losing some weight. I think I'm finally starting to put on some pounds. So again, you don't notice at the beginning, but it's always going to eventually expose itself. So the compound effect, here's what to think about for today. What are the 5 non-negotiables that we have every single day, whether it's rain, sleet, snow, or shine, that we are going to be doing to allow the needle to be moved forward? It's the compound effect. Little things done daily over a long period of time. So some non-negotiables. Maybe for some of you, it's meeting new people. Maybe for some of you, it's putting out new content. For some of you, it's actually going out and getting into new communities and new networks, right? Everybody's going to be different. Maybe it's meeting 3 to 5 new people every day. But these are the compound effects to start thinking about, to ask yourself, what am I compounding daily? Is it positive or is it negative? Am I constantly around, my coworkers and my family and my friends that doesn't ever see my vision? They're constantly telling me I'm never going to be able to make it work. Well, that thought, that frequency compounded is going to lead to results that we're not necessarily looking for. But you see, it works the exact same thing on the other side of the pond, right? When we start getting around mentors, people that are moving and grooving, people that are moving at a high level, well, guess what? That compound effect rubs off as well. Because how we went from going home to maybe just relaxing and hanging out, now we start getting around some mentors. Now we start seeing people that are moving. We're like, you know what? If they're reading a book, if they're reaching out to people, if they're putting out content, if they're investing into themselves and going to events, maybe that's something that I could be adding into my routine to really let the compound effect work for itself. So these are just things that I'm doing coming into this next 90 days. I'm watching those that are winning, those that are really producing at a high level, and I'm asking myself, what are their compound effects daily that's allowing them to see results and see success? And a lot of that, they're just justly consistent with the little things. They're putting out content. They're meeting new people. They're going out and they're stretching outside of their comfort zone. And they have a massive sense of belief and a massive sense of urgency. And realistically, there's not a whole lot of magic that's happening. They're just compounding the daily disciplines. And then people look at them, how is this happening? They're just consistent. They're very, very consistent. The Marty Wins, the Troy Hopkins, they're having people literally hit 6 figures in 30 days. Some of the members just cleared 50K in 30 days, 20 years old. Talk about dream, commit, and launch. But again, there's no secrets. That's the sauce. They're launching people every day. When somebody new comes in, boom, they're getting that new member launch. They talk to somebody new today. Who can you put me in front of right here and right now? The urgency is just next level. So that's my training for today, fam. Anything you guys need, We got your back in this next 90 days. This is all about the compound effect. Might not notice the effect right away, but I'm telling you, it is going to build and grow on itself over time. So I love you guys. Anything you need, I got your back. Have a phenomenal day. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We own it right here in our hand. It's game time. Baltimore is coming up in a couple weeks. If you guys can make it, this is going to be an event of a lifetime. We are going to be heading out to Guatemala. In the meantime, I wish we could make it. And then all roads lead to the breakthrough event in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's game time, fam. Let's go.